The stage is falling apart. What? Grand Canyon going over. Stage left.
Like heaven holds back the tears. Your love runs loose in the wilderness. Your silence pushes you under. Stop whispering from the dark of your love. Like sunset, your love falls. Like night time, the beauty of your love is it's good, dark of my love.
practice that one this week. No dancing rule, it's starting to get a little boring.
What music? 112
As soon as you get in my house, turn around because I want to see.
This next one's called Weathered Cashmere.
No government.
That's what we get for coming to these damn art colleges.
Damn, what's art?
Get up there and stage us, fella.
Get me up there. There's a fucking crowd of
Too high.
I'm here to see Brother Mon.
Okay, we'll try again. I don't see why people make it wrong. watch the afterwards, I swear. No afterwards. Do it.
Do it, dude.
Do it!
All right.
What you watch is nice sensory and I do it.
No, it's like we've been going around doing all these free things we can.
How come?
Don't need no money. I mean, it's like, you know, we don't have any bills to pay right yet, and now Posh Boy's gonna pay up everything he owes, so you know we're okay right now.
And you're gonna go on tour, right?
Yeah, and we're leaving, and we won't be back here till like May or something.
So like 2-3 months?
Yeah.
Dude. You play everywhere?
Everywhere. Yeah. New Wave 82, 83 tour. Yeah. What are you guys gonna be playing at? Well, UCLA, but we're gonna do one more show in Hollywood, like before we leave on the 19th. It's gonna be just all around Phoenix, United States,
Just Texas.
You're not going to go overseas?
No. Well, hopefully, maybe this summer. We might get the Japan thing this summer.
Japan?
Yeah, it's like because it's like, well, no, because we got these guys that might be spraying for it.
Yeah.
Just you got it there in your hand. Yeah. So.
Just got it there, man.
What? Yeah, I can't.
Why are you shaking?
Adrenaline. Yeah, we just shake.
No, I'm shaking too.
You guys did a hot show. You got some bad speed in it.
You get nervous after all those shows?
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
You gonna play Palm Springs?
Palm Springs, yeah.
When?
I don't know. I'm not sure the date. It's like.
You have your hat?
Hey, no way.
Come on, I got it back.
No.
Where'd you get it?
It's downtown Long Beach, in like Africa, in the heart of. So.
I'll trade you a tape for that.
No, I can never.
Orange tape.
How about a watch?
I can never replace it.
Brand new watch, I just found it.
My hair.
They should watch the language and that kind of thing. Got how to play it probably. It's like the only reason we stop playing the things because we don't practice them and then we forget them.
What happened in Hollywood?
Oh, they're just as a joke. And the thing is, we went down the night after that to do an interview, you know, and like they wanted to see all this like punk rock kill stuff, you know. So like I threw on this 3-piece green sharkskin suit, you know, and some nice sunglasses, cut my hair all nice, and we went and talked, and they like couldn't figure out what I was trying to be.
Who were you talking to?
ABC.
ABC.
Yeah, Ron Olson guy. Yeah, no, they're going, well, I don't understand. Are you a punker? And I go, no, I'm just hanging out. Yeah, like Bob.
Jack, what about Frisco? Did you guys play up or past Frisco or something?
Yeah, but nothing happened. No, it's just the same kind of thing.
What happened tonight at SOL?
Do you enjoy talking to all these people?
I don't mind. Yeah, but
Jack.
yeah, No, but the SIR thing, the cops like spotted me. I saw him spot me, and so I hit this guy up for his jacket and his shirt, and I put my hair down like this, and I walked out, you know, like real fast, and then like this one cop goes, "Hey, is that him right there?" Like he points, and this other cop goes, "No, he's in the back. He's got this shit, big fucking looking guy down there." You know, so they took off going the other way, and then I heard they were like asking people like, "Hey, they still want to beat me or something." We're calling them queers and stuff. They don't appreciate stuff like that. Yeah, they didn't like anything.
You wanted the kid.
But it's funny, we taped it and we videotaped the whole thing. And it's real fun. You hear all the kids yelling at the cops and stuff.
I saw this kid getting fight.
I try to avoid them because I don't want to go to jail.
You just go into the store and get sandwiches.
What do you think about all the fights and the kids?
I'm not into it at all.
There's so many fights.
I don't mind, you know, like if someone comes up and hit me, I'd punch them back. You know, I mean, that's legitimate. I mean, if someone hits you, then you hit them back, or if they do something, then you get them. But
It's natural.
I don't, like, you know, it gets a little ridiculous. Everyone jumping on everybody and stuff. So.
Go for this type of image.
White Martin Luther King thing. You just all lay down on the floor.
Does anybody ever spit on your band?
On our band? All the time. Yeah, I get spit on. I got one at El Toro. I got a spit right in the eye. I mean, heavily, where I couldn't, like, I'm trying to get out of my eye, and the spit, like, got inside the eyeball. You know, so it's like that. It was sticky and so sickening. But I spotted the guy that did it, and I got him worse, because I got this stuff that, like, that little jar of shit, yeah, and it's bad. So I got a good mouth of it, and and spit it on him, and I know it stained him hard. He enjoyed it. Stuff's rank. It's awful. It's like salt and apple cider vinegar and grapefruit juice.
You're ruined. You're on film.
Yeah,
What do you think about people that do stage dives?
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's exhilarating.
I like, you know, if they get hurt, then it's funnier. Like if someone gets hurt when they do it.
That little kid at El Toro got hurt. He got all
Oh, really? That's
Or when you guys played with Slipper, the amplifier guys.
yeah, that's crazy. So, like one time at Santa Ana, I dove off one and I landed on this girl. You know that Penny girl with red hair? Penny? So. Yeah, and I landed on her and I guess it like knocked her straight out. And I get back and Paul Cutler and those guys are going, "You killed her, Jack. You killed her." And I go, "Hey, no way, I didn't kill her." And they go, "Yeah." And I look and they're dragging some girl and she was like way pale and out of it, you know. And I go, "Oh my God, I'm like in big trouble now." But then she got up. You know, she was okay, but
smelling salt.
yeah.
Hey, Jack, they go on tombstones, man.
Yeah. Dig up baby more.
Ask him a question.
No, I saw him just a second ago. I think they're like, huh? I saw him just a second ago.
Really? Walking around and stuff?
I got bad. Yeah, we go to the paper. We're sharing. Right there. What? Nothing keeps happening. Yeah. Where's the party music?
I want me to
feel like you're somebody.
We can afford it all.
We played on Journey's PA.
We played with Journey. They're my favorite.
Fuck yeah.
Wow. Why are we here?
Fucking bright.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bride out here, isn't it?
Why are we anywhere?
So, oh, how do you like your manager?
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Real nice guy.
Yeah, why? What
Good
happened?
buddy.
No, I don't know. I'm just wondering. You set this up. You just really wanted us to interview you guys. Like, you know, it's real important.
Who? Is that what he said?
Yeah. Like you're dying to say something.
Oh, no.
I'm dying to say something.
No, we don't have anything.
There's a mic.
Why the fuck do you have a commie sticker on your car?
There you go.
Your car. You answered the question.
Commies get killed in Long Beach.
Yeah.
Come on, I gotta think of something.
No, I just said it. I'm writing a piece for the Revolutionary Workers paper.
Yeah, he's a commie.
Yeah? Yeah. I'm not a real commie, but
He pretends to. I mean, he fills them in on all kinds of bullshit.
yeah, I tell him everything what we're doing. And then one girl's complaining because in Chicago, Ron got the bouncers to throw this girl out.
Yeah.
Like, you know, beat her, I told them to beat her and throw her out, and so they did. Because she is a commie and Ron hates commies. And so they came in, and then she was just over here the other night. She moved down from Chicago and came over here, so she's after Ron.
Yeah. What are you writing for their paper?
A story about the SIR thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like my opinion of the underlying causes of the whole battle between the cops and the kids.
They're
yeah.
so stupid, they just look at it as a form against the government.
Yeah.
Riot.
No. Is
Oh,
that
they
guy
read the
Tommy?
press,
Yeah.
they read
Yeah,
everything.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy the commie.
They eat it all up, too.
They do. They love it.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
They live for that kind of stuff.
It's such a joke. There was nothing going on. Cops should have been hung for doing shit like that.
Yeah. She made everybody sit down, right?
Yeah.
Make them.
Just ask. I mean, yeah, it
You
wasn't-
politely asked.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
I mean, why? Just to do it.
protest.
if you sit down.
Yeah.
Why? Because fuck, what would you think if you were a cop and you walk into this thing it's supposed to be fucking
Killing people, you know.
missiles shooting, fucking
Razor
bottles
blade,
breaking,
throwing
razor
guns.
blades. You walk in, there's 2,000 kids sitting down.
That'd be great.
What the fuck?
They didn't know what the hell was going on. And it was just, you know, it was just fuck. It was just a thing in protest, man. Sit down. Show more assholes.
Just to be different.
We all just sat down and started singing "Give Peace a Chance" and get big. But hell, they deserved it.
Truck
Bad.
sign.
Yeah. I'm glad people threw bottles. Yeah, they had no, man, they had no even reason to break the damn thing up.
It's an early show and everything.
Yeah, it was getting over early. We started early, so it was, you know, get over at a good time, you know, everything, and they
Did
just.
you just about end? You're almost
Well,
done?
no, we were about halfway.
Yeah, we were about
Halfway.
So we just kind of cut it.
Yeah, we've done about 17 songs.
15. We got it on tape.
Oh,
Pretty good set then.
yeah. But like, we want to play longer. We want to. Lately, when we can, we've been
Especially
playing
shows
everything we
like
have.
that. Shows where it's so expensive to put on and shit.
Yeah, I noticed you guys have been doing these free shows.
Yeah, it's just better.
Yeah, it
It
seems
doesn't
like
cost a lot to put on.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. If they won't, if it doesn't cost anything to put on, it doesn't charge the kids, then why the hell should we get paid? I mean, we're into it. And
Yeah,
it's like,
I-
that's what
I
we're
had a
doing.
great time today.
We fucking play to play. You know, it's like, it's, you know, that's, I mean, if we need money, then we'll do a money show.
Because it seems like about a year ago, maybe less, I don't know, you guys were like demanding a large guarantee.
Well,
Like to play the whiskey or to play
well,
somewhere.
now the reason for that is because we'd get fucked so many times that you just finally go, fuck you. You know, it's like,
I know,
demand
well,
a
you know, like the last, you know, fuck, I don't know how many shows we played have been, you know, pretty much sold out or, you know, capacity.
makes them.
Yeah.
Well, if they're gonna, so one guy's gonna walk off with, you know, $5,000 in his pocket, what, you know, that's fucking a ripoff there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not, you know, and I'm the first, we're the first people to say it. If we make a lot of money, we'll say. Like when we did SR, we made like $3,500.
But we paid every other band that
more
played
than
us
they'd ever
more
got
than they'd
paid.
ever made. Social Distortion has been a band longer than us. They made more money than they've ever made since they've ever started.
And that's because we bitch with the promoter, make sure everyone gets paid.
Everyone.
And it's like, we get hit up and people go, oh man, you guys are only in it for the money and shit. It's lies. I mean, we started with the first EP with the same thoughts, same political thoughts we have now.
Yeah.
I mean, we do what we can, and fuck, we have to pay rent still. I mean, shit.
How much rent do you pay?
Myself a month, I pay a
we
lot.
practice in the garage.
Yeah.
You pay like $100 electricity a month.
Yeah, and then I pay my mom, okay, and then I have a payment that I had to make because I fucking took a loan out from the bank, and that's $80 a month, and I give my mom $100 a month. So it comes out like $280 a month. And it's like sometimes I can't pay it. And that's a good thing about living at home. I mean, I pay what I can.
I can't even pay that. I'm running to do today.
Yeah, so
selling one of my guitars.
It's the same thing, But fuck. But we'll still do free shows because it's better having people being able to see us play.
Than not having.
It's better than sitting here all day and not doing nothing.
Practicing. It's a lot better than practicing. You get to meet girls.
I'm not in like a public practice.
Yeah.
How many more of the outdoor things do you have?
Well, we're gonna do UCLA.
That's indoors.
But it's
free,
free. Yeah, well, it's like free or $1.
Something
something like that.
Practically free.
Oh yeah, so, nowadays $1's like nothing. So, and then we're doing we're gonna do a Long Beach Park show. Another thing.
Yeah, it'll be like
$3.
Oh yeah?
And we're gonna get local bands around here that have never been seen before, like never played, and get them to play.
At the Bruin stand?
Yeah. Well, wherever.
They're gonna let you do it again?
Well, yeah, because now we have a good relationship with the
Or
park
what's the
guys.
other place that the guy?
The real cool place, but that one we're gonna do free is downtown Long Beach. They got a new amphitheater.
Yeah, the amphitheater.
And it's all waterfalls.
It's really cool.
Bitchin'. It's like
really
the
cool
sound's
place.
real good, and it's all waterfalls, and it's free out in the middle of the mall. And they said we could have it.
Oh, in that new mall.
Yeah, they said we could have it to do a free
right
show there.
downtown.
So we're gonna go and have another, do a big free thing there, probably when we come back or something.
Yeah.
Whatever we can do.
How long is your tour lasting?
It's 40 shows in a month.
In a month? You're crazy.
5 weeks.
2 months.
2 months.
2 months total. You gotta
We're we're leaving next week.
Oh, well, if you're counting this Northwest bit first.
That's included.
It's not 40 shows a month. You'd be paying
part of the 40 shows.
42 shows in 60 days, isn't it? Altogether.
Something like that. Whatever. It's something like that. Yeah, it's about, we're going to the Northwest for about 10, 15 days, and then we're coming back. And then we're resting a week, and then going United States.
You got like all the opening acts booked yourself, or somebody else handled it?
Pretty much. Well, a lot of places we got friends that we just want their bands to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got pretty
you know
dependent.
people, yeah.
This is what, your second cross country tour?
Third.
Third one.
Third. It's getting very ridiculous, yeah.
Well, when are you gonna go to England? Or Europe?
I don't even care.
We don't support
We don't want to go.
You want to go?
I think their attitude's fucked.
I mean, there's there's other places like Germany.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
we get a lot of mail and stuff from like Italy and a few other places, but still, just as far as England goes, we don't support them at all.
I mean, every
They don't
English
support us,
band
why should we support them?
yeah, every English band we've ever played with has been real assholes to us. Some of them have been nice, It's the
Some
funny
people
thing
in
out
them have
of
been
all
nice
of them,
people.
out of any English band or person that I ever met, Lena Lovitch was the nicest
Yeah.
person.
Really?
Yeah, and you
And
never
that guitar
expect
player
it.
guy?
Yeah, and her husband, that Les guy or whoever. Yeah, and they were great. And what's his name? From the old Professional. Ray from old Professional. They were real nice, but most bands are just real snobby. We just played with Bauhaus and they were dicks. Yeah, I thought they were
San
assholes.
Francisco.
And it's so stupid, all these kids here with all this, discharge exploited stuff. It's ridiculous.
And that's what they're into, though. They could be into that. Yeah.
Fucking English politics in America.
Hey, Brown, throw me a beer.
You like champagne?
Shoot it.
Hey, dude.
You gotta pay the brewery.
Never mind. Keep your beer for yourself.
It's so dumb to have all those politics over here, and I tell these guys and they don't listen. Well, that's their thing, if they want to sing about, 3 million unemployed. It's not quite that bad here yet, you know. Fuck, they should be happy to live in America.
Right.
You bastards.
Well, let's talk about your new record.
The fucking Mellotron shit and stuff. We didn't use a Mellotron.
Mellotron.
We didn't use a Mellotron.
Well, I don't know what they're called.
No, I can see, you know, I can see your point of view when you first hear it. You know, it's different.
Yeah.
But I like it. I mean, you know, what can we say? I mean,
like it, that's what's important.
That's all that matters to me.
it's got a hole
Shoot
in
it, come on, come on.
Here.
Back me, man.
Throw it back at him.
No, don't.
He saws the top off first. Fucking Steve-O.
Yeah, it's what we wanted to do. I mean, shit, you know. But the new stuff we did now has changed even more than that. It's different
always
than that.
changing.
Yeah, it's like we started to record stuff and it was dumb because we started to record it and we didn't finish it in the first week. So now we put it off for 3 weeks. Now we don't want to do any of the songs. We want to do all new ones. You know, so it's like, you know,
Release stuff quicker than I
we
guess.
can. It's like we're always going to be changing. You know, it's like, well, unless we find.
Like I still haven't even heard a tape of when we recorded 6 songs and we haven't finished them. We're like,
Yeah, I know.
like 3 of them, and I can't even, you know, I don't even know the rest of them.
Look at the stand.
Yeah, but we don't have no mic stand. That's all I
That'll
know.
go. It'll stick in there. There.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like in one direction.
Yeah, that was big.
But like when you play, all the people they go crazy for your old stuff.
Well, the only thing is, it's like, okay, people
And
have
then you
said
know
that.
when you want people to get really rad, you play one of your old.
We'll play an older thing, but here's the thing, and it's more like teaching people what to like.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when we played Weathered Statues, when we first came out with that Weathered Statue single, people were going, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
These guys are gone, you know? It's like, you know, no one liked it. Everyone hated it. It was like, this is fucked. Old TSOL is so much better. This is fucked. Now, when we play the Weathered Statue shit, people like it.
That was like one of the most requested things on the last tour.
Yeah, everyone wanted to hear Weathered
Statues.
Statues. Word is,
Yeah.
Salty yesterday. Everyone wanted to hear that. Fuck the first EP. They don't want to hear
Yeah.
that anymore. It's like they want to hear Weathered Statues. So now, Weathered Statues is accepted. You know, we get people skanking on that Weathered Statue song, and that's slow. I mean, da-da-da-da-da, you know, I mean, shit. And so now, we're playing the new stuff, and people are starting to hear it, and starting to, you know, listen to it and get in their heads and see what's being said, and now they're starting to show a better reaction to the new stuff. And, you know, it all changes.
Yeah.
It's like,
We just like doing whatever pisses people off the most.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. What, you know, not really piss people off, but what makes people think.
Yep.
Fuck, you know, I mean, sure, we could play the Posh Boy EP shit for years.
Fuck,
and
I
be the
wrote
most
about
popular band in
1,000
LA.
songs like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We could be like the most
Write 'em in
popular band in
fucking 10
LA, but
minutes.
what the hell, man? What do we want to do? Play the same shit
Yeah.
and just fade? You know, I mean,
Yeah, you just fade away.
it's stupid. We'd rather do what we do and make people think, make people pick up a record and go, well, fuck, this isn't hardcore. What the fuck is this? You know, where are these people thinking at? Because that was really the main, you know, or at least supposedly, I thought that was supposed to be the main thing. You know, I remember going to.
A lot of people think it's different.
Well, now it's different. But I remember going to old shows. You'd see a lot of cool bands on, you know, one bill. Bands you'd never think of seeing together now, or you never would see together now. And in a way, we're trying to bring that back by getting weird people to play with us, or getting people from out of town that no one knows to be on a show, or you know, whatever we can do.
So you think if you do this, you can like introduce the kids to other things besides hardcore?
Hopefully, because
like,
it's
get them out of the rut of the.
Well,
Yeah.
to get them off the thing where there's one thing and one thing only. We like hardcore, that's it.
yeah, it's
You know, that's
ridiculous.
that's like being like
real
I'm
normal
a
life.
Hitler fucking youth, or I'm, you know,
Might as
whatever.
well grow long hair and a
Yeah,
beard. You know?
You know, it's like I'm in the Klan.
Yeah.
You know, you're nothing.
It's so ridiculous because there's so much more to fucking, you know, life or anything. You start thinking that way now, think what the hell they're going to be like when they hit 50 and they're the establishment, man.
Yep, they are the government that they're preaching against now.
Yeah, they're going to be
Exactly.
so much more worse than our parents were now. Because now they have the violent sensibilities on them too, you know. It's like, beat our kids. They want, hey man, you're starting to wear, you know, whatever the new trend is in the 60s, beat the shit out of your kids, you know, or whatever. Yeah, when I was a junior, I used to skank, man. I'm going to skank all over you and your friends, you know. If you get an F in school, that's what it's going to be like, you know.
But you guys went through that phase.
Yeah, we did. But that's what it was. It was a phase.
Yeah.
And we got out of it quick. We went into it, we saw what it was, and we got out. But we still kept the sensibilities from that, the ideals of what we first headed into. You know, we kept all our political ideals still in our heads. You know, now we might be using keyboards, or we might be using, but, you know, our political consciousness, they're still the same. We just go about it in a different way. And what, you know, when we first came out, it was all fuck you, crass, fuck you, fuck government, that kind of shit. And now, you know, we've pretty much come to the point where government is fucked, but what can you do about it? You gotta change it.
How many times can you say, fuck, this is fucked? You know?
Yeah, you gotta change it from the inside.
Before you kill yourself, fuck, life's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, you say life's fucked so many times, you brainwash yourself and pull an Ian Curtis. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
Then you go, death is easy, fucked her.
Nobody can hear you.
Yeah, no one can hear you say fuck government.
So you like how the keyboards are working out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like how they're working out.
Yeah, no. It was.
They need some work. You gotta beat them every once in a while.
Yeah, you gotta kick their asses. It's like
anything.
It was weird at first. A lot of people were like, whoa, like what the fuck, you know? And
it would seem like it took a couple shows to get worked in, to where live it came on.
Yeah, well, we had to get used to playing with each other too. I mean, that was the thing, you know. That was kind of weird. I'm anxious. I don't want to say worried, but I'm anxious about what's going to happen out of state.
Oh yeah.
Because here we're accepted in LA.
This is your first tour with the keyboard.
With the keyboard.
Well, no, not really.
I played last year.
Last time he bought a keyboard a week before we went on tour.
I played. Some people hated it.
A lot of people liked it.
Yeah, a lot of people liked it too.
San Francisco.
Yeah. Well, San Francisco and Arizona, they're real responsive to it. They like it. We get more in San Francisco. We get more response off the new record than we get off.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Off even the EP. You know, except for Code Blue. I mean, that's like, you know. Yeah, what can you do? You know, they always skank with that shit.
Nice censoring job.
Yeah, you like that censoring job? I want to have sexual intercourse. That girl was sitting there crying, you know. She's crying. What can I do, you know? Sweet little girl.
She made me tear it off the set list today. I was sitting there tearing out songs we weren't going to do because we didn't have enough time. And she goes, you gotta do Code Blue. You can't do it. Tear it off.
God, how did she know what it was?
She's hip to it. There's more people in schools, you know, that it's like, you know, you gotta think, it's like rock and roll, almost. It's like, there's so many people that listen to rock and roll music, but how many people go out and see the club rock and roll bands? No one.
Yeah.
And there's so many people listening to this punk shit. Like, they know all about us. They know everything, you know, they've read the flip side. They know who wrote what. I get questions about letters. Did you see that letter where the guy said something about you? And, you know, I'm going, yeah, fuck, I don't know. I
memorized them all, right?
Yeah, and that's what they do. They're so hip to it, but they just don't go to shows.
Yeah.
So when you play at colleges, all these people turn up out of the woodwork. And I saw people, you know, I saw straight people sitting there mouthing the words. You know, I could see them mouthing the words to the song, and they look like they just crawled out of, you know, Algebra 5 or, you know, whatever, you know, interstellar calculus, and walked out and knew all the words to Code Blue, you know.
Why do you think more bands haven't been playing colleges? I mean, you could obviously do it. I didn't think they would let a band with a punk reputation even get
They don't want to, really. It's like, it's hard. You got to bitch your way into it.
Give them a new record.
Give them a new record.
Posters,
We're coming on in. No,
but they've let us play a long time. Cal Poly.
Yeah, Cal Poly let us play. We usually hit them up with the
good.
aching heart kind of thing. Oh, I thought you were open-minded, you fascists. Come on, let's play. You know, that kind of thing, you know, and then they have to. That's what we did to the park. The park canceled us, so I made all these fascist flyers up, you know, calling them bastards. You remember the little...
Hey, come on now, Barnes.
It was Pat. I love you. Yeah, you going to hell. Don't, Greg, jump, man. Don't even throw it back. Just throw it back here. But we made flyers calling them bastards and shit, you know. And you know, and so now they want to work with us and be our friends.
Wow.
Oh man, you're paying for this.
Yeah.
So you do cannonballs off the roof, right, Jack?
Yeah, I have been known.
Off the peak.
Yeah.
Pan to the roof.
Yeah, pan to the roof and I'll do it for you. Yeah. Anyway, water's too fucking cold. Yeah, it's real funny. We used to do this game, and you'd go underwater. You get the person to go underwater here, and swim along the bottom, and then you know jump off the roof and the sides and try to hurt them. Called death charge, you know. And you try to make them from one side of the pool to the other without getting your back
We
jumped
got to get
on.
the old movies out.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hell.
Yeah, I got some wonderful old movies too.
Really?
Yeah. Films of every, like when we used to be in like, you know, Vicious Circle and shit.
We got that even.
Yeah, even
When you were a
SS Johnny
Christian?
Coathanger, and even like way back when I was a Christian, just for, you know, long hair and bangs, little new wave tie
Welcome
and
to
shit.
Hell.
Yeah,
Yes,
like real
man.
fucked, and
Welcome to Hell.
we got these movies of, like in when we were at Johnny Coathanger, we got these movies of rip-offs. We'd film rip-offs, you know, like we'd steal gas and the guy'd be running, and we'd film him running, you know, hey, you know. And one time we chased this kid, we tried to run this kid over in the car, and we got films out the front window of the car, the kid diving and shit. They're real cool. We got films of a beating, we got a girl and beat her and filmed it all and shit. So we got some real vintage stuff. It's real funny.
What'd you film it on? Super 8?
Super 8. We're gonna show them one time before we play. Make them into a big reel and show everything.
Does it have sound on it?
Some of them do. Some of them are comedy, yeah. Like you just hear, like this one's real funny because we're trying to jump this divider and get in where we're not supposed to go in this big old black station wagon I used to have, you know, and everyone's going, oh, we're gonna make it, you know, and the car's like almost out, and then we gotta roll back and go again, you know, and all of a sudden you hear someone go, hey, there's a park worker, and then like, because you can't see, you're looking out the front of the car, and then all of a sudden here comes a big flashing light coming along on the other side, you know, pulls up, we film the guy getting out, coming to bust us, and then we took off, and then we went around one day and just filmed red lights. Like, you know, we'd film a red light, zero in on the intersection, and pull the zoom back, you know, so it, you know, got closer and run the red, you know, and see the people stop and shit, just to, you know, take a film of it. So that's pretty funny. Yeah. It's a new film concept. Actual criminal activities being filmed while they're done. How you doing over there, man?
All right.
You guys having a good time? Yeah.
Looking to take a piss.
Across the pond. Looking more like a pond.
You asked something. What? Ask something.
Ask something, Mike. You want to ask something? Pat, want to ask some questions?
Come on over, Pat. Bring that
Brown,
over
come
with
on
you.
over and ask some questions.
Micro, you too.
Pat will ask some questions. Interview us, Pat.
That's the famous Pat Brown.
Yeah, it is.
Vandals, you know.
Here, sit right here, Pat. Sit right
Here,
here.
sit right here.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
There, watch out for the mic,
Watch out for
dude.
the mic, Pat. Interview us, Pat. Ask a question.
What do you want to know?
No, you're supposed to ask.
Hey, come on now.
You're supposed to ask us something.
What do you ask?
Whatever you want, man. How'd you get those? How'd you get that bruise on your arm?
Been rigging up fucking morphine.
Yeah, you have, man. Show them to the video camera.
No, that's discriminating. So what do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know. Ask us some questions.
Okay, let me see.
Drown out. Ask a question.
Ask me a question, Ron.
No, ask us.
You're supposed to ask
Why
them.
the
All right.
fuck? You're the interviewer. Does Satan eat poo-poo?
When are you gonna buy a new car?
Love it.
Yeah, some guy asked us that one time.
When are you gonna buy your old car back?
No,
The Colt wagon.
Russell took it and he ruined it.
He left it in front of Zodiac, all shit-faced.
Yeah. I sold my old station wagon. We used to fuck shit up into this guy. And he lied to his mom. He told his mom it was for sale for more than it was, so she wrote him a bigger check.
Let's tell him about the race down in Studebaker. Willow, wrong side of the road, shotgun, the whole bit.
Okay. One time we were going, me and Pat were going, and Todd and Marty had this shirt I made and had all swastikas on the front and it said "fuck cops" right on the back, you know. So we had the lights off in the car. Both our lights are off. We're doing about 90 coming down at Catella, coming to Willow, and we're jamming. And the light was green, so there's like a divider. Well, I shot on the other side of the divider, like real Don Ferdome style, you know, like we're both going
100 miles an hour.
100 miles an hour by then, because
Both
we've
of
been
us.
going down the hill. And a cop was sitting at the light, and he looks at me, whoa, fuck, and I was like, whoa, we come by him, and God, it took me a mile to stop, and Pat kept going, because he kept going, because they were like, came on me, because I was on the wrong side of the road, you know, and like, they came after us, and they stop, and And it was like they got back. They were like, 30 feet behind the car, and the guns come out. They're like this, doing the whole thing. And Pat's down across the street at Butler's house. You're lying. Fuck you, man.
I drove through a garage door to get away.
Yeah, he went down to Butler's, and they pull us out, and they close out, and they pull out kids. We're like just young. I didn't even have a license on. Well, I had a license.
He was selling these kids.
But I didn't have nothing, And they pull us out at the gunpoint thing, and then they let us go. They didn't even take us to jail. So that was real nice of them.
But now they were looking for me because you told me.
Yeah, they were. I told them that Pat was after us.
With a gun trying to kill him.
Yeah.
God, that sounds crazy.
They just let you go?
Yeah, they let us go. I just talked our way out of it. I told them that Pat was chasing us. I was trying to get away, and they're going, "Well, what were you doing on the wrong side of the street with your lights on?" Yeah, I go, "He's had a gun." So then they took off looking for Pat. They gave me a ticket, but they took off looking for
Ticket
Pat.
for what? Like speeding or
Driving on the wrong side of the road.
Speeding, reckless driving the left side of the divider, no license, no registration.
and your lights were off.
And a bunch of shit there. You're gonna have to go home, Paul. No, other Paul.
Butler?
No, for sure.
Okay, what else do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me think. God, better. Party materials: axes, hammers, saws.
Hammers, and spotlights.
How about shotguns and streetlights?
That's right. Fuck, one time I hear all this yelling and shit come out of my house, and that was like when I was in this total paranoid stage, thinking everyone was gonna kill me. I hear all this yelling shit, and all of a sudden, boom, boom, outside. Fuck!
Jack!
My dad, yelling and boom. My dad comes out, and the streetlights are all shot to shit out in front of my house. These bad guys out with shotguns shooting all this shit. My dad was just, hear this big Jack! Boom, boom. My dad was pissed.
What'd you shoot him out for? Scare Jack?
Just for fun.
Just to
Unload some rounds. Break the gun in.
Yeah. Break the gun in. Me and Larry Hardy went around a couple nights with a big fucking sledgehammer, just bash everything inside a while back. That was pretty fun.
We should go ride around on bicycles.
Kicking up rears.
Yeah, there's too many punkers in Long Beach these days.
Yeah, there is.
We're gonna have to get the mods.
Mods?
Every Vespa we see, it's kicked over. Every one of them.
Yeah. No, it's real funny, all the people now. Some were dicks, though.
They hate us.
Some of them were real assholes. They try to be too punk. They'll hit me up.
No, it's the thing is they don't even know nothing. They go, you like the Damned? Who's the Damned? All I've heard about is Black Flag and Circle Jerks, man.
Yeah.
They don't even know nothing. They screw up 6 months ago.
Yeah. No, it's a new flock of bands from around here.
Yeah.
Now.
How many bands are around this, just this block, kind of?
Just this
This
block?
area.
Fucking Original Confusion lives across the street.
Oh, really?
And right next door, just like right there. And then there's a band called the Abolish, and they live over there. They right down the end of that block, and Bad Influence lives on this other side down here. And that's just right in this neighborhood.
And Vandal Signal Hill.
Yeah.
And what about
Oh man, there's so many bands in Long Beach, it's ridiculous.
what about the shitheads? I mean, that one band we always beat up with
Bad
Patio
Influence.
Caved in on them.
No, that's
Channel 3.
They live in Cerritos.
That's too close though.
Yeah. Too close. Yeah.
What about Jimmy and the Bitch and the Joyriders?
They live right there in the garage.
Outside garage.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a shitload of bands around here.
Is this where you rehearse now?
Yeah.
You don't rehearse at Todd's house anymore?
Well, no, we moved from Todd's house to a studio, and from a studio to here, because the studio guy burned us, and we didn't have enough money, so we talked my parents into saying we're gonna practice here like 3 months now.
This guy was a jerk. He was a burnout hippie from the 60s. Couldn't even relate to anybody.
Opus 1.
Yeah,
Opus Magnus.
Yeah. Magnum Opus, that was the name of it.
Magnus Opus.
A Kansas song was the name of it.
He was a total devil worshiper, man.
Yeah, he's in that band Wasp, that heavy metal band Wasp.
Heavy metal, right? No bitch.
Huh.
Pat, what are you gonna do now?
Right now. Might go to Chipiuca.
Go to Duke of New York.
Get thrown out every time I go there. I'm tired of chokeholds, man. There's guys bigger than too big.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Anybody want any?
Yeah, I saw a beautiful young girl.
You want to be
today.
serious? Come on over. It's party.
I saw some beautiful young girls today, and before I got a chance to talk to them, they disappeared.
Generic brand to get you
Fuck, man.
nice.
That kid is fucked.
Just about is cheap enough.
Cheaper than generic.
It's about
For sure, take it easy. It's gasoline, man. It's expensive.
It runs out my ass like gasoline.
Okay. Look, I gotta get the corn syrup out of my hair. Best thing for sticking hair up in the
I thought it was
world,
40
corn
weight.
syrup.
Corn syrup.
It's
tasty.
Yeah, it's the best. It's like, remember that, you know the EP cover when my hair's out like that?
Yeah.
It's corn syrup. It works better than any kind of wax or anything because it's like a conditioner. It's like conditioner, and when you wash it out of your hair, the corn syrup makes your hair conditioned. And it comes out in a second because it's sugar. There's like sugar in it, so the shark, man. The shark's going down. He's out of here.
The Jack's toy.
Yeah.
Why don't we tell them about the depth charge we blew off in this pool?
Yeah.
We got this game where everybody swims in a pool and he jumps off the roof and tries to nail something. With an axe or a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
And it works. Sometimes it happens. Someone gets nailed.
We had a party back here for my 21st birthday, and we had a keg right there, and like if you couldn't get the keg, you just grab whoever was at the keg and toss him in the pool to get to the keg. And the rules were you couldn't come in the backyard. If you had clothes on, you come in the backyard, you're in the pool. So like everyone's in there with their clothes on and shit. People, packed pool, crowded pool, and people are diving off the roof into people and just smash. Remember Paulo Higuera had that big bump on his head, big cut and shit, yeah. And like oh yeah, just bang, and then once they go down, everyone jump on them.
This one guy did it off the top and landed, just knocked his teeth out in the coking right there.
These people are sitting in the jacuzzi, and I just pull my pants off, and we're just pissing on them while they're in the jacuzzi and shit. And they're bummed. And
You pissed on Joey.
I pissed on Robbie here and Lori Wheelie over there.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Golden shower, eh?
Yeah, but the thing was, our pool was like milky white for a month afterwards.
From what?
From just detergent in people's clothes.
No,
piss,
punkers do not
shit,
take
pee.
baths.
Yeah. Hamburgers floating in the pool. Yeah. The thing was, these kids from the valley came, and I go, yeah, we're having a party, and I go, well, come on down, and so they came out. I go, dress casual, man. I go, dress casual, and they came here with fucking 4-inch high creepers and leather pants and boots, their hair all fucking like this. As soon as they got here, they were all in the pool, with all their leathers on and shit. Man, we throw those guys in their creepers all in the pool. And
They were bummed.
they were real bummed. They hung around though and had some burgers. So.
Bet your ass.
Did you ever empty the pool and skate in it?
No,
Yeah.
it's too steep. There's like there's no.
Like especially that edge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tell us about Posh Boy at the Galaxy. It's like you met him and shook his hand or something?
No. That's not it at all.
No, what happened?
He took a swing at me.
He took a swing at you?
Yeah. He came up. Okay. He came up and he said, how you doing? He had the nerve, after owing us money that long, bad-mouthing us in all these fucking towns and shit. Because we'd go to town to talk to record people and Posh Boy would bad-mouth us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he like called us assholes and shit and went on and on and on, doing all this shit. We'd never done a thing to him. He took our songs. Fuck, we never got paid. We've never really, except when Stewart threw some kicks on him at the Cuckoo's Nest a long time ago,
Yeah.
But anyway, so then the guy has the nerve to come up and say, "Hi, Jack," at the Galaxy, after all
hey,
that
my old
shit.
buddy.
Yeah, and so I walked up and he took a swing at me. So then I just hit him a few times. I just took it, but I didn't hit him in the face because it's too easy to get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Hitting people in the face, you get it for assault, although he hit me first. And so I just beat him to the car and told all the kids what a thieving bastard he was. And so all the kids wanted to flip his car over. And then finally the bouncers got him out of there. And he just burned rubber and drove right off the curb. There's a big curb and he just fucking drove right off it. But Yeah, the guy's a bastard. I mean, I wouldn't mind, I don't mind being ripped off. But that guy rips off every fucking band in LA and then blatantly rubs it in their face,
Jack, tell him about the time when we beat him up and kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Sunroof beat him.
Hey Jack, what about you to suck me off?
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you little fag?
Yeah, mister. Sell your Fiat for
So, but he's paying you now?
Well, his lawyer called the next day after that and said they'd like to settle it and pay. Because the thing is, if he doesn't pay us this time, then I'm just going to get every single person I know and just have him harassed so completely that the guy I wish he was like never even born. Yeah, it's like, what can be done? How many times can you put up with it? And the thing is, it's like...
Does he keep promising you he's going to pay you?
Well, no. He changes, won't have anything to do with us. And the thing is, and like one time on Rodney's show, Rodney asked him how he was paying for the phone call, and he said our royalties and laughed about it. And that's like, that's rubbing it in our faces, and you don't do that, to a band where everyone in the band's over 6'2", and all their friends are that big, and everyone they know is dicks. I mean, that's like not done. And so, it's like he got what I wanted to dish out to him that evening. And I told him, man, I said, I was pissed off, and I told him, I go, you're a lucky fucker that Ron's not here, because Ron has worse temper than I got. Ron goes off. And it takes me a lot to get me pissed, but Ron goes right off, and Ron was waiting for him. And I go, well, listen, I'll wait here in case he shows up. And he showed up, and then finally Ron showed up. But when he showed up, I couldn't resist, fuck, I couldn't sit there and wait, so. He's just lucky that Ron and Mike would have maced him. And then, then did something real mean to him, and Todd wasn't, I was the only one there of any of our friends. I had friends there, I'd known people there, but I'd known them like, hey, how you doing, But none of my, real close friends were even there, and they get a lot pissed. I mean, like, fuck, if Pat or Stuart was there, man, that's like, he would have suffered. And the funny thing is everyone knew he was such a criminal, he was calling the bouncers to get me off, and the bouncers wouldn't do it. The bouncers just let me keep beating on him.
Turn that camera on. Rohan's going to pull right now.
No, don't, no, because it's beer breaks, and I won't be able to find glass. But,
No fun?
no, because my mom's been wigging out. So, I mean, he could have got a lot worse than what even happened to him. But, yeah, so we're just hopefully, when he gets back from Europe, I guess he'll pay. Isn't he over in Europe right now?
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, he's back now?
He got back a couple days ago.
Oh, well, good.
28th or something. Supposed to.
Yeah. Did he tell you how that went? Did you talk to him since then? Or?
He called this morning. I talked to him this morning, but he just wanted to know if he had time to put an ad in. I didn't. I was asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's and the thing is, he lies and says that the album's not for sale anymore, the first EP, and it is.
He told us that it was out of print.
Which is
I see it all over the place.
his biggest bunch of bullshit in the world. And it's like, it's just not going to last very much longer. But the thing is that, hey, but the thing is like, we got a real good lawyer. And he says that we can actually put Posh Boy to jail.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the actual jail. Well, we're not that kind of people. We want blood. It's like, I mean, to be so fucked, it's like, we don't want, I don't want him sitting in some cushy jail, because that's a federal thing. He did stealing our songs, that's federal. He'll go pure cushion, stereo on the cells.
You told me that you owe him like 6
We don't know that fucking shit. We don't have shit. We didn't have nothing, man. He gave us a contract, and Rick Agnew flushed it down the toilet at Sammy Wong's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like, Posh Boy. Remember what happened with the first contract? Got flushed, Sammy Wong's. Yeah, right down the toilet. And we told him, we go, look, we're going to hear how these songs come out. And if they come out okay, then we'll go for it.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about the other 6. Well, what he did is he came and did them all. He came and did them all, and then he just took them. So,
Yeah, come on now, Pat.
Oh, well.
You smell her?
Smell the...
Ask him a question.
yeah, ask a question.
Where do you shop?
Hey, I'll tell you where I shop.
Alphabeta.
Now I'm into the disco stores.
He's in a fucking inheriting clothes from his grandma.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They're my grandma's clothes. I sport everything from my grandmother.
We didn't know your grandma was into New Romantic.
Yeah.
She's into walking for freedom.
Yay.
But she's a nice lady, she is.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she gives
was
them
a
an
party,
idea.
beautiful grandmother. She comes down to my house to party every so often.
Yeah, my grandma's like a bit loony, and she took off down to Paul's, and she came up to Paul, and she goes, where you been? I haven't seen you around the dinner table. Can I come in? And like, and the only thing she must have heard me say, my mom asked me where, she never could figure out, my mom could never figure out where the hell, what house Paul lived in. She knew it was the end of the block. And so I was explaining it to her, and next thing we know, my grandmother gets away, and Paul calls me up and
Jack, man, your grandma's down at my house. He goes, no way, I gotta check around your house, man. I'll be right down.
I jammed down there, and there she was at Paul's, talking to Paul, hanging out. So.
She's cool though, man. Everybody loves Gigi.
Yeah.
One thing is, you cannot watch TV when Grams is here.
No, you can't. My grandma gets too nervous. So she's in the home right now.
You hear the inside comedy?
What's that?
Everybody's trying to fly that F-16 at the Air Force Base.
Yeah.
I was yelling today when you were leaving. It was great. Rowan, step in.
No, I didn't, Rohan.
Hey, Pat, or Jack, you got a VB.
What's that?
Jack. Very big booger.
I'm into it. I'm into
Vibrating
it.
booger.
Here, I'll hang it up.
Hey, Jack. Whatever happened to that blue jacket?
Huh?
What happened to that blue jacket?
Fuck, who knows? It's out here somewhere.
Here?
Where's my edible underwear?
Somewhere. Look in the garage. That blue down?
Yeah.
It's probably in the garage.
I already looked in there a long time ago.
How come you're always the center of everything, Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
I don't know.
Popular.
Come on, man, say something, man.
Say something important.
Say something profound, man.
There's nothing that hasn't
Say
been
something
said.
that'll make a young liberal pick up a
Tell them
gun.
the definitive answer. I'm just not a brick in the wall.
Yeah.
Did you see the wall?
I love it. I've seen it like 17 times.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's great. Well, because I like Bob Geldof, so it's... Yeah, so...
How come they wouldn't let him dance?
I don't know. It was that girl. She's like...
How often do you go to Dukes of Honey?
Every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going tonight. It's about
All right, we've got a request for abolish government in the front, if you will. Hey, little man. Come here. What the fuck was that? Come here, man. Get back up here. What are you doing, bro? You stepped off like half a sissy, bro, in the middle of that song. That's a very masculine, powerful song, and you're walking off. All right, wait. Get right here. We're going to start again from the middle of that song, and then maybe my man will be able to do something just a little bit more masculine than that, if you will.
right. Hey, don't get mad at me, little man. Your Uncle Jack's just trying to get you laid, bro. You gotta fucking come on stage like a fucking champ. Or else you're gonna spend the next 8 years of your life jacking off with the fucking internet.
In the winter, west swells would bounce off the jetty and thread their way towards the beach. Big rolling peaks would angrily stand and deliver their fury upon the shore. My place was the south side. South side was a west coast pipeline with cold water, no reef, and raw sewage. The San Gabriel River emptied its ass north of the break, and inland garbage swam down the channel into the lineup. One day I saw a dead cow drifting in the current, its twisted legs reaching towards my board. I pictured myself floating face down in the foam, sleeping. The city would bring bulldozers out on big swells. They'd spend lower-class money protecting the rich beach houses from getting swept away. Diesel fumes choked the air as the sand got piled roof-high before the boardwalk. It made a perfect staging area. Spectators would line the berm and cheer when someone got a great barrel or got pitched onto dry sand. I'd walk up and there'd be broken boards all over the beach. I loved it. I'd stand on the berm in the early morning dark and listen for the sets. Sometimes I'd sit there with a bottle of rum or some weed. I'd toast the morning and wait for the tide to drop. Her mom got a few cops together and they staked out the local high school. There was a restraining order against me. I wasn't supposed to be up there, but I went at lunch and drove Casey back to my mom's. We were having sex when my brother-in-law pounded on the bedroom door. He told me the police had the house surrounded. Casey's mother was outside and there was no way out this time. We had just slept together. I ran into the backyard and I started hopping fences. I'd only cleared a few houses when I came down hard on my ankle and I heard it pop. I was gimped up and the police were fast after me. Pain shot through my leg, but the adrenaline pumping through me numbed me a bit. I made it over a few more fences and then I walked out to the front yard of a house. I heard the familiar sound of a cruiser coming up on me. I was caught, and I had to think fast. Some people have the misconception that alcoholics are stupid. We aren't stupid. It just takes a lot more stimulation to get our neurotransmitters firing. When a plane is going down, the non-alcoholics are shitting their pants. Their brains are in overload. Their thoughts are jammed up at the terminal. But the alcoholic is in his element. The plane's dropping, he's put on his mask and his neighbors, he's spotted the right exit door, and he's summed up who needs help getting out. He's figured the results of 7 different crash landing scenarios, and he's wondering if he remembered to turn off the TV when he left home. I picked up the garden hose that was laying there and I turned on the faucet. I started watering the lawn. The police pulled up and I stared at them with a "what the fuck are you guys doing" look, and they thought they had the wrong man. When they drove off, I calmly hobbled down the street. Casey was fucking with me. I was an easy target, and she enjoyed it. She told me she let the old creep go down on her for money, and I lost it. I was on the 405 freeway heading into Long Beach. I was unsedated, and I was cutting myself with a razor. The tears were uncontrollable. I abandoned the car to park near Casey's house, and I jumped down into the ditch. The walls were straight cement, and I found a small pipe to crawl into. I lay inside there, sobbing. My plan was to slit my wrists and die where they wouldn't find the body. I wanted to be dead, but I didn't want to be hurt doing it. I wanted to wake up someone else. I wanted to wake up somewhere else. I lay there for hours, unable to do it. I crawled from that pipe and I walked towards a friend's house. I had blood and the green mucus of the sewer on my shirt. I looked up at God and I said, "Fuck you. Fuck you for sticking me here in all this pain and not giving me the balls to take myself out." I was a wretched, worthless alcoholic, cursing God and wanting to die.